I'm so excited to show you what I'm up to today. How's it going, guys? Today we are here at the studio. So exciting. I'm working on with some light painting. I'm gonna be showing you some amazing pieces that I'm working on. Yeah, so these pieces I'm working on, they're for sunlight that reflect rainbows and different spectrums and stuff. So yeah, I'm so excited to show you these pieces. Yesterday afternoon-ish, I was working on them, but I really wanted to see them with the sun today. So today is super sunny. I'm so excited. Let's go. So I'll show you the pieces. So I made these two. I want to make bigger ones, but I was like, okay, first let's just make them small. So super cute. Now you see them like very white, but in the sun they are like a monster. Like they look so beautiful. So let's go outside. They're heavy, so wait. These pieces also, so I have been experimenting with like some reflections and like I really like how this looks. It's kind of like a light, and I really like this because like I don't need a lot of light from outside. So yeah, it's kind of like a natural light bulb or something like that. So I just wanna, let's go to the sun. So we have a little bit of sun right here. So it looks quite nice, huh? Wait. Whoa, look at this. Ooh la la! What the heck? This looks amazing. Oh wow. Okay. What the heck? Let me move this around. So we got the cuties here. I use this tiny room because then all the house smells like resin. Pivot. So yeah, I'm gonna varnish them. I really like how this one, I did a trial varnish this one, and I really like this one. Right now it has things inside, but yeah, I think it would be quite nice to varnish all of them. Yeah, I don't know, it looks different. Like there's a tiny drop here that was an accident, but it looks so cool. It looks like a rainbow, so yes, let's go. Okay, so they're cooking. Quite nice, quite beautiful. Massive pieces. We'll see how that goes. I don't know, it's like cracking up. So good. So yeah, I put these pieces in. I like the shadows and stuff. I really like the little ones. I think, I don't know, I'm doing like different techniques, so I'm gonna let them cook here for a little bit. 6 hours. So yeah, I was thinking like, I don't know, I was quite scared to do these pieces because I have never used this type of material and stuff. Where should I put you? Yeah, I was like super scared to use these new materials, I think it's like so important to just like do it, just do it. So I feel like it's so important to just like do it. Like I was like thinking 100 times before doing these pieces, just because it's material, it's time, and I'm using different type of materials that I have never used before. And yeah, so I think it's like super important to just like try new things out and really listen to your intuition and to produce and stuff. So yeah, I'm just like so happy. I'm like recording all these processes about my creation and stuff, and I feel like a good old friend of mine told me, I feel like most of us are scared, to get out of our comfort zone. And I feel like it's so important to just like do it, just be out there, just do it. Do the painting, do the sculpture, do the course, do it, like just, I don't know, like getting out of your comfort zone could really open new doors and stuff, and really be open for new opportunities and new ideas and new stuff. I remember like a good old friend of mine told me like, hey, like you should do YouTube videos, and at the beginning I was like, because he knew that I was like editing really well and like I was making videos, but mostly for like friends and stuff. And he was like, you're so good at this, like you should, you know, you're creating all the time and stuff. And I don't know, I feel like at the beginning I was like really scared, like just like, oh, being in front of the camera, or just like, oh, what is people gonna think about me, or am I doing this right or wrong? You know, I feel like in life there's no right or wrong. I feel like everything just happens for a reason, and you know, we're like in different places and times and period, and we meet people in the right time. You know, I truly believe the timing of life and everything. So I don't know, just like try new things and getting out of your comfort zone, and really like listen to your intuition, like what exactly do you want right now. I'm going a little bit on a tangent, but I feel like this truly helps me as an artist. I heard this once and it really got stuck with me, and it was just like, every day do something that makes you happy. Like every moment of your day, like if it makes you happy to drink a cup of coffee in the morning, or what makes you happy, like read before bed, do some yoga, like what does your body need, you know, like really listen to what your body needs and your soul. I feel like because you're in this like happy, you know, like happy state, you know, like you're just like yeah, you're just like open for more happiness in your life. And I feel like when I'm painting, you know, if the painting is not making me happy, or like in the moment I'm not, you know, the best, you know, like happy and stuff, I would just like play some music, you know, change it up, and like keep going with the painting, or maybe change around, leave it for the next day or something, if I'm truly like not there. But most of the times I kind of like force myself, like just, you know, there's a rule that they say like just 10 minutes, you know, just do it 10 minutes and then you'll tell me how it goes, because like 10 minutes it really like makes you to warm up and stuff. Yeah, I feel like, you know, just getting out of your comfort zone, you know, do whatever, you know, take the course, you know, go for that walk that you always wanted to go for, go for that hike that you always wanted to go for, or, you know, do that travel with your friends, you know, buy that thing, you know, like I feel like, yeah, like we just spend like most of our time in life in general just like in fear, you know, totally in fear. And I feel like nobody really gives, you know, like who cares if you are, you know, wearing crazy hair, or like, I don't know, making crazy paintings and stuff. And I feel like when you truly believe in your work, and when you truly believe in yourself, that's when it hits everybody, you know, because you're so confident in your work. And yeah, so that's it. A little bit of a tangent, but some stuff that has been going in my mind in the studio, and I don't know, I just wanted to share it, like a tiny chat with you guys, like a tiny chat with another artist. And yeah, I just feel like getting out of your comfort zone, it's amazing. This past weekend, super random, like this past weekend I was with some friends, old friends that I haven't seen in like 4 or 5 years or something, and they were asking me like, oh, how, like, where have you been, like I haven't seen you, blah blah blah. And I was like, yeah, like I was traveling for like a year and a half, like just like kind of, yeah, traveling the world, and just, yeah. And they were like, alone? Like how? Like, you know, like all these things, and what do you mean, like you were surfing, and all these questions. And I feel like, and people just ask me like, but how did you do it? Like, how did you do it exactly? And how much money did you take with you? And like all these questions, and were you alone most of the time? And all these questions that I feel like a lot of us like are scared of stuff. But I feel like once you make a jump, like it's like when you're in the cliff, you know, and you're like looking down and you're like, no, I'm so scared, I'm so scared, I'm so scared. And then you make the jump, and then you're like, ah, that wasn't that bad. And I feel like that's how we project things also in our brains. Like we think the worst, And of course, in some scenarios, it's like to protect us, but in other scenarios, it's basically like, do it, you know, just like do it. Just try new things, you know, just try new things. If one door closes, you know, there's always gonna be other windows and other doors that are gonna open. So part of me before, when a door closed, it was always like, oh no, like just like my whole world was down and, you know, everything. And I feel like nowadays a door closes or like I don't get into, I don't know, a competition. I didn't win in a mural festival, or, you know, like situations of life, you know, not only work. But I feel like before I was like really like, oh no, you know, like why, like I was putting so much effort, and like then I was like thinking so much and stuff. And I feel like nowadays it's like, oh no, like universe or gods, you know, whoever you believe in. Yeah, so God's knows are guide. It's a way of guiding you on a different path or to something better, or, you know, just like time and space for your life too. And I don't know, I'm really glad I listened to that friend, and I'm making YouTube videos right now. I feel like sometimes also like with that comment, I feel like sometimes we don't know how good we are, or we underestimate ourselves. And I feel like it's so beautiful when people really see your talent and really see you like, oh wow, you could do this, like you could definitely do this. And maybe you only need like that one person to really like believe in you. But at the end of the day, you have to believe in yourself, because nobody's gonna be by the hand with you all the time in your work and stuff, and in life, I guess. This is a little bit of a tangent, just like thoughts and stuff. Art, and as an artist, I feel like we have so much in our heads. Like we control our work so much, and we could, you know, go the bad route and not produce, and just like, you know, think and just being fearful all the time, and just like being super, you know, scared. But I feel like it's super important to, yeah, to just like change that mindset. And, you know, if you do have someone, you know, that really trusts you, or that really knows you really well, just tell them like, could you please, like, you know, like elevate my, you know, whenever I'm down. Or, you know, I bet they would definitely like be like, you go girl, like, or boy, you know, be afraid of change in your art. I feel like, and also like through life and stuff, but I feel like through art is just really interesting how your art changes while you're also growing as a person. I feel like, I don't know, you as a person are evolving and are being, you know, well, me myself, I try to be the best version of myself, and it's really beautiful to see like how my art evolves with me and with my own person, because it's basically, art is basically like, it's your soul. It's like your soul, like out there completely. It's like if you're like completely with no clothes, you know, just out there, you know. It's kind of like that feeling, you know, because it's what you're going through, it's your emotions, it's what you think, it's how you feel, it's just everything, you know. It's kind of like, sometimes it could be a little bit scary, you know, to show yourself completely, but in another way, you never know how it could impact other people. I feel like art has such a big power. I'm having like a few mural projects, and, you know, I'll be posting some videos about that soon. It's such a beautiful, like, beautiful way that people see art, you know. So yeah, like, don't be scared to do that jump. Don't be scared to do that painting that you wanted to do. You know, just do the jump. Just do it. You know, I trust, like, I promise you, it looks worse than it is. You know, this one time we were surfing, and the waves look massive, okay? They look massive. I have never like surfed that type of wave, and I was so scared. I was like with a new board. I was like trying to figure out the new board and stuff. And one of my friends just told me, like, I told her like, hey, like, could you help me? Like, I'm so scared right now. Like, literally, I'm like peeing my pants. Like, I'm just so scared. They look massive, and there was like coral underneath. Like, I was just so scared, you know, because it could be dangerous. And I remember she told me like, Anna, like, I promise you, it doesn't look that, like, they're not that big as they seem. And I was like, what? And it was this type of wave that, I'm going on a tangent on surfing, but it was a very flat wave. So it just carried a lot of water and it was big, but yeah, like I feel like I have never surfed that type of wave. So it was just like a very fat wave. And it was totally fine. Like I was riding some waves after, like she really helped me and stuff, like just like do it, just do it. And I feel like, yeah, it just reminds me of like moments like that in life when you're just like so scared to do the jump or to do the thing, or, and I feel like when you're most uncomfortable, that's when you grow. Like, yeah, like you just have to be uncomfortable to like grow in a different way. So be uncomfortable. Also, like getting out of your comfort zone, it's such a beautiful thing because like I said, you're out of your comfort zone completely and you're out of your routine, you're thinking differently, you feel different, you're, you know, even like stressed sometimes or something, but I feel like it's such a like beautiful way to put yourself in. I mean, of course, I'm not saying to put yourself in any risky situation or anything, please. But I'm talking more like about art and stuff. When I was in Barcelona this past month, I really wanted to go to this art exhibition. Nobody wanted to go with me, and I was like, you know what, I'll just go alone, like, who cares? And then I had an amazing time. I met amazing friends, and we're like still in contact just because I went alone. And it's like crazy stuff like that that happens, you know. So I really like how the light pieces came up. I'm like, girl, like, yes, I really love how they look. I love how they look also with the sun. I'm telling you, I was so scared. I was so scared for these pieces. I was like taking forever to do them. Like I would finish the white thing and then I would be like, just waiting. And I was like, why am I waiting for? Like, for what am I waiting for? But yeah, so at the end I was just like, let's just do it, you know, let's just see how this becomes. And I feel like in art, you also need to be experiment a lot. So yeah, don't be scared to try new things, to get out of your comfort zone. And yeah, these pieces are available in my webpage and I'll be posting them also in my Instagram. So yeah, if you are, you know, if you want a cute piece of mine that changes colors with the sun. So that's it for today. I'll see you around.